Hello everyone! We're going to be taking a look at a quick guide for players who are currently playing the Hatred Assassin in Star Wars The Old Republic but want to try out his mirror, Serenity Shadow. We'll be showing off the mirror icons, the ability names, and their differences. First off, your basic attack, Saber Strike, will become Saber Strike, same name, but a different icon. Thrash will become Double Strike. Seethe, your regeneration ability, becomes Meditation. Discharge becomes Force Breach. Shock becomes Project. Electrocute, your 4-second stun, becomes Force Stun. Lacerate, where you spin around in a circle, becomes Whirling Blow. Unbreakable Will, your stun breaker, becomes Force of Will, a yellow icon. Stealth, same thing both sides. Your single taunt, if you happen to need it, once again, same thing both sides. Maul becomes Shadow Strike. Recklessness, your buff, becomes Force Potency. Force Speed will be the same both sides. Death Field will become Force Imbalance. It'll have the kind of half orange, half blue icon. Jolt, your interrupt, will become Mind Snap, the yellow guy with a headache who's touching his forehead. Your crowd control that you can only use while stealth, Mind Trap, becomes Mind Maze, but they still have the same icon on both sides. Deflection, your defensive, becomes Deflection, but it has a different icon. Overload, if you've chosen it on your tree, your optional Knockback, becomes Force Wave. It's a blue man pushing outwards. Force Cloak, your combat stealth, is the same name and almost the same icon both sides, but for Serenity, it's going to be a kind of nasty green color. Your detaunt will be the same on both sides, the scary orange man. Force Slow is the same both sides if you need it. Eradicate will become the hilariously named Squelch. It kind of looks like a pair of black hands in front of an orange man silhouette. If you've chosen it on your tree, Overcharged Saber, an optional buff and defensive ability combined, becomes Battle Readiness. Assassinate will become Spinning Strike. Yes, it kind of looks like one of the other green abilities, but Spinning Strike is the one that matches up with Assassinate. Creeping Terror becomes Sever Force. So the opposite of Creeping Terror is the icon of a green man where you can see a skeleton. Phantom Stride, your leap, becomes Shadow Stride at a high level. Leeching Strike becomes Serenity Strike. Very similar icons, just a different color. Force Shroud, an optional defensive on your tree, becomes Resilience. Whirlwind, an optional crowd control, becomes Force Lift. And Severing Slash, an optional attack if you happen to take it, becomes Cleaving Cut. I hope this overview of all the abilities and their icons for the mirror disciplines of Hatred, Assassin, and Serenity Shadow were super useful to you, especially if you're trying to flip between those two disciplines. If you want to show your support for these in-depth Star Wars The Old Republic projects, please visit Swtorista.com/support. And if you want more videos like this to show up on your YouTube homepage, please subscribe to this channel. And as always, may the Force and the green skeletons inside the Jedi's body be with you.